So, for those of you that are thinking, wait a minute, I don't read music, getting a little nervous, don't worry. Later on in the course, we're going to give you the basics you need to get you to understand a little bit about reading music. But for now, we're going to use a couple of different formats to get the information off the page onto your guitar. These two formats we call chord block diagrams and fretboard maps. A chord block diagram is probably the most popular and easiest way to translate information onto the neck. It's usually used for teaching chords. Now, we'll cover chords a little later in the course, but for now, a chord block diagram is usually a 4 or 5 fret picture of a box with horizontal lines representing the frets and vertical lines representing the strings. Numbers representing the fingers of the left hand are positioned on the frets. Sometimes the strings are numbered. If you see a 0 or an O above a string, it means open string, which means no frets being held. If you see an X, it means that the string isn't played at all, either simply by omission or by muting with the free fingers of the left hand. If the chord is to be played on a higher fret on the fretboard, a fret number is provided to let you know where exactly this is happening. A fretboard map is similar to a chord block diagram, but is a more complete view of the entire fretboard from the player's point of view. Fretboard map usually has the fret numbers of the frets where the dots are located on either the side of the guitar fretboard or the top inlays on your guitar fretboard. So it's basically a corresponding image. The strings are usually labeled, and the numbers on the frets represent the left-hand fingers that are going to be used to fret the notes.